everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my June favorites video. I know I'm a little bit late, but it's amazing how June has just flown by for me. This summer always seems to go really quickly because I'm running around and doing all these things I don't have time to do when school's in session. But anyway, better late than never. So here's my June favorites. I have some, they're all makeup except 2 skincare products, so I'll just go ahead and get them out of the way so we can move on to the fun stuff. The first product I'm going to talk about is the Fresh Rose Floral Toner. I'm relatively new to the world of skincare, so I've never used a toner before, but I got this one in the Fresh Flower Power Kit from Sephora. And so I started using it, and within days it was like my skin had a whole new texture. It was soft, it was like supple and revitalized. I don't know, it was just a remarkable transformation. It was like smoother, and it just felt healthier and it looked healthier. It was almost like it had like a bit of a radiance to it, and the only thing I can credit it to is this Rose Floral Toner from Fresh. I've just been loving it, and when this runs out, which, you know, it's a small bottle, so it probably will before too long, I'm probably going to be buying the full size, unless it's like ridiculously expensive. So I've really been loving this. The next thing is the Badescu Enzyme Revitalizing Mask. I talked about this in my Ulta haul when I bought it. I have some pros and cons with this product. The pros are, of course, I love it on my skin. Whenever I use like a really strong clearing treatment, like my Glam Glow Super Mud Mask that like clears everything out of your pores, I like to go back in with this like a day or two later, just because I feel like it renews the moisture in my skin. It just makes everything better again. You know, like after you use something that just strips your skin completely, even though that's good, you know, to get all that gunk out of your pores, your skin feels not necessarily dry, but just like it's thirsty. I don't know if that's a good description or not, but that's kind of what it feels like. So I like to go back with this just because I feel like it gives me that moisture again, but it's a good kind of moisture. It's not just like oil and stuff. So the cons about this though is that the consistency is kind of weird. It's really runny, not when you put it on, like when you put on a thin layer, but just in the jar. Like I originally was planning on opening this up and showing it to the camera just so you could see it, but when I did that, it almost poured out. So, so that's a little weird. I'm just not used to that in a mask. And also, I don't really like the smell. It kind of has like a chemical smell, and when I'm putting like a skincare product on my face, I don't like to feel like I'm putting just like straight up chemicals. But, I don't know. I mean, this isn't chemicals really, so I don't know why it smells like that, but I guess you win and you lose. So, I do like this, but there are a few things I don't like about it. So, moving on, the next thing I'm going to talk about is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. I feel like I'm the last person on YouTube to try this, but I love this powder. It's worth the hype. I mean, it's like $4 for this huge pan, and it really will keep you matte. Like if you have oily skin and it's the summertime, I feel like this is going to be your best friend. It really does keep you matte like all day, and it's not super heavy. It's really finely milled, so it feels good on your skin. I mean, it doesn't feel like you're caking on a ton of product to combat that oil. I like to put this around my nose because I do get oily pretty much. There's the only place. And it stays all day, it doesn't look funny, and I have the shade 001 transparent, and it's not like a highlighter or anything, although I do use this to set my under eye concealer as well. I don't think that's really one of its purposes. I mean, it's like a setting powder, like a matte setting powder, so I don't know. I probably should use a different powder to do that, but I'm just lazy. So I just use it for all the powder on my face, and it's really good. I really like it. So if you're looking for a new powder and you are more on the oily side, or you're just oily in the summertime when it's hot and it's humid and everything, definitely check this out because I think it's worth the money. The next thing I'm going to talk about is a little blush from Tarte. This is just like a mini size that came in one of their holiday kits. It's my only Tarte blush, and I can tell you I'm going to get more eventually because it's just so amazing. These are the Amazonian Clay 12-hour blushes, and the color range is really great, and they really do last a long time. it's almost like they stain your skin, but they're really easy to work with and blend out, so they're not like dangerous. This is in the shade Memorable. It's like a dusty rose color. It's right there. I swatched it earlier, but maybe you can't really tell. But I really love this blush. I love this shade, and I'm definitely going to look into more Tarte blushes in the future. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I feel like people either have a love-hate relationship with this mascara. I'll just go right off the bat and say I probably won't be buying the full size. This is just a deluxe sample size, simply because I feel like there's a lot of good mascaras at the drugstore, and I'm not going to spend like $20 on one, even if it is really good. But this one I've been loving this month, mostly because of the formula and the wand and pretty much the packaging. I think it's classy looking. It's like chic and metallic, and the font's kind of cool. So there's a lot of things I love about this mascara. The wand is really neat. It's like an hourglass shape, which you don't usually see in mascaras. Rimmel has one that I'm eager to try that has a wand like this, because I'm hoping it's going to be like a dupe, but we'll see. But anyway, yeah, this mascara, I just dropped it. It gives a lot of volume. It doesn't really do much in the length department, but if you already have really naturally long lashes, then you'll probably like this mascara. I feel like it'll give that like wide-eyed false lashes look without being too much. I mean, you can definitely layer it to get that dramatic look, but it's also just good in one coat. Also, what else do I like about this? Oh, the formula. I knew I was going to say something about it. It's got like a really wet formula compared to like dry mascaras. I know a lot of people like the drier mascara formulas, but I personally really like wet, thick mascara formulas. So this is one of those. It can clump, but I don't really have a problem with that if I like wiggle the wand back and forth as I apply it. So I've really been liking this, but I feel like a lot of people could not like this. So it could go either way. The next thing I'm going to talk about is Benefit's Gimme Brow. I've been loving this so much. It's kind of gotten me into doing my brows. I don't want to do the whole like drawn, crazy, dramatic look with my eyebrows, but it is nice to like define them and make them kind of be a little more noticeable, and this product does that. It's kind of silly. It's got this little tiny wand, and you just like brush it through your eyebrows, and it dries, and it stays like that all day, and it just kind of makes them a little more noticeable. So I've really been loving this, and if you kind of want to do something with your brows but not something super high maintenance, I would recommend this. The next thing I'm going to talk about is a lipstick from MAC. If you watched my MAC lipstick collection video, you know that I just rave about this lipstick. It's Girl About Town. It's like this bright pink fuchsia color, and I just love it for the summertime. It's bright and pretty and fun without being too over the top. So here's a swatch of it right here. It's a really great lipstick for the summertime. It is fun without being too crazy. So I definitely love it, and I feel like it would be really flattering on a lot of skin tones. So the last thing I'm going to talk about is this Bite Beauty Deconstructed Rose Lip Gloss Library, I think is what it's called. It's just a set of lip glosses from Bite Beauty, which Bite Beauty is crazy popular right now. When I first got this kit, I thought I would like the lip glosses, but I wasn't sure how much. I didn't know if they would be anything more special than just a nice lip gloss. But they totally, I love them. They smell really good. I've gotten used to the smell, and now I really like it. They last really well. The formula is a little tacky. It's not like sticky, but it is a little tacky, which I don't mind in a lip gloss, especially if I know it's going to stay longer. I love how they apply. I love the colors. They're just really great lip glosses. So that's some products I've been loving this month. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I would love if you all subscribed. I will try to be posting more videos more often. I know I've been kind of slack this month, but I'll try to get back into a regular pattern. So I hope you all have a great month, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.